Transitioning. And no one's watching. Cool.
All right, I think we're live.
Doing it live. Doing it live.
How's everybody doing today? We have a very special road meet tour for you guys. I'd like to introduce our panel who has joined us today. I have the privilege of being joined by the two global moderators of the a.k.a. Roads Forum. Alps is sitting to my right in the co-pilot seat. You know him very well for his work with alpsroads.net. And behind him is Ian.
Who you don't know at all.
That's not true. You were with us the last time.
Eh.
Ian joined us on the last online meet that we did, and we're happy to have him back again today. And Steve gets to be in his first online meet broadcast. And you look absolutely thrilled by that.
Very angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Big things.
Hey, Tim.
Alright, so I attached a copy of the meet itinerary in the description of this video if you would like to follow along.
Itinerary.
Some people prefer itinerary, that's true. And so I think we have everything we need. Are we ready to get going?
Nope.
No?
Just kidding.
Okay.
So what's the difference between this and your normal live stream?
Well, this is a road meet.
Okay.
So it's not a live drive.
Yes,
it
Steve.
is.
Come on.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Steve. What are we going to do with you?
Careful, I put my seat back.
Oh.
Break your
Well, joke's
legs.
on you. I might enjoy that.
Enjoy having your legs broken?
Oh, yeah.
I would enjoy having my legs broken
into
also.
That. I'm into pain. Oh, my God. My life just flashed before my eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so we are turning onto Stone Harbor Boulevard, which is County Route 657.
Stone Cold Steve Austin Boulevard. It's an obnoxiously large south sign.
Yeah, right.
It's like South Garden State Parkway.
Joke's on you, it's not even Garden State Parkway South. It's just a side street.
Ha, joke's on them. Really showed them, right, Steve?
North.
North.
Also, not the Garden State Parkway entrance.
That's like those DRPA bridge signs that say cash.
Cash. Cash for gold. Lane 3.
Cars for kids, right?
Cars for kids, lane 4.
Oh, God. You get to just drop off your car in lane 4 and walk across the bridge.
We don't talk about lane 5. You don't want to go to lane 5.
Why not?
If you know, you know.
I'd like to know.
Well,
Please
it's classified.
Please tell us.
That's redacted.
Please explain to us this
Okay.
joke that you're trying to make.
You can't.
Oh.
They'll kill me. I have a wife and 3 kids.
You do?
I do.
Your girlfriends wouldn't want to hear about that, would they?
Oh, no, they wouldn't.
So this is the main road connecting the mainland, if you will, with the island that contains Stone Harbor and Avalon. Two popular.
Tim, I also use the beach here without a beach pass.
You don't need one in Wildwood.
I thought you do now. Didn't they change it?
No.
No.
Well, that's
It's one of the
nice.
few. It's one of the few free public beaches left in the state.
Where are the others?
So the western side of Cape May, the fresh, I'll say brackish water side on Delaware Bay, is free.
Gross water.
Gross water. Seaside is, I thought Seaside is free, and that's why it's overrun by teenagers.
I thought, yeah, it's one of those, like Seaside or Point Pleasant or something up
Maybe
there.
Maybe it's Point Pleasant. It's one or the other of those.
Yeah.
It's overrun with a bunch of poly bees.
Point Pleasant. Thank
Is
you.
it Point Pleasant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought Seaside wasn't. Seaside's just overrun by teenagers.
It's
Regardless.
overrun by Jersey Shore.
Teenagers.
And
the
Jersey Shore. Yeah.
Well, that's why the teenagers are there.
Because of the Jersey Shore.
Actually, maybe that's why Jersey Shore went there.
It's
Yes.
the white caps on the bay.
It's a bunch of adolescents who don't know how to behave like adults.
Yep.
There are a lot of adults around there that don't know how to behave like adults.
That's why they're stuck in Seaside.
That looks refreshing. I want to go swimming today.
Yeah, doesn't that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll put you on video.
It's not often that you could use a surfboard on the back bay.
I
But
will
today
just
is
warn
one
you
of
though,
those
I'm
days.
going to have to get naked
On video?
on video.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
It doesn't happen in our normal live streams, but for a meet, I expect
Hey,
that.
we need to get viewers, man. This is
I
what-
recently-
this is what gets the viewers.
I recently changed the settings, so now it clearly states that my videos are not made for kids, so you're free to do
Oh,
that if you
nice.
want.
Mine as well. I did not want to be bound by that restriction.
That's right.
I have to have happy clowns in every video. I only have the happy clowns because I choose to.
Oh, Steve.
We need somebody to do an "Oh Steve" counter today.
Well, so far we've had 2.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Okay, hang on. I'm
We need the graphic.
making it.
He's actually making it. See, look at that.
Already got 2.
All right.
Here's
Setting
a,
up the new Twitter account, Oh Steve Counter.
There's the 3rd one. No, I'm not gonna.
Thank you.
This is the main bridge on 96th Street that takes us into Stone Harbor. It's a,
What's the name of the bridge?
it has some name. I forget what they call it. I think it was always 96th Street Bridge for the longest time.
Is it named
And then-
after a former governor or the father of a current governor?
It's named after somebody. I don't remember. This is our first bridge of many today.
Many, 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 many bridges.
And welcome to Season's Greetings from Stone Harbor.
Stone Cold Steve Harbor.
You see a very homemade 601 shield to the right.
Bitch did what?
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, you're just trying
I'm
too hard
counting
now.
that one.
You're just trying too hard.
Well, I'm gonna try harder.
What if I just start saying it just for fun?
So 657
Doesn't
ends at that traffic light. And
Oh,
we've
Ian.
turned onto
Oh no.
CR 619 southbound, which is also known as Ocean Drive.
No, it's not. It's 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, but it's also known as Ocean Drive.
Not here.
This is actually Electric Avenue.
Stone Harbor recycles but charges for garbage. We had an interesting lunch conversation with our NJ Road fan today, who mentioned that his municipality charges for garbage but not recycling. I want to hear about your municipalities out there.
Drop a link in the description.
How many of you get charged for garbage?
My garbage pickup is included in my HOA fee.
I'm seeing no responses to this one.
Because no one cares about that garbage.
People care about garbage.
Did I see
Yeah,
what I
that's-
did there?
that's garbage.
Hey. All right.
Oh,
There we go.
Dan.
Mine charges for garbage as of this year. There's one.
Well, Josh, you're just a loser.
Josh is
What did Josh say?
entirely too invested in this stream. I can just picture him knocking back shots of whiskey and gin as he tries to finish his thesis.
Dan,
While
was
watching this stream.
Dan,
Yeah.
was your thing last weekend a drinking event?
Oh, there's a textual O Steve. Count it.
Who said that?
Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Man, I remember my thesis days. It was 9 months of screwing my girlfriend and a month and a half of fervently writing and hoping I could pass. I'm sure Josh is doing the same.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so we are now preparing to leave Stone Harbor.
Bye-bye.
That's
the meat. That's it.
So we've got, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. That's it.
Yeah.
So we have two bridges.
We lost Melinda.
We have two bridges in quick succession here. This is the Stone Harbor Inlet Bridge. And then the Grassy Sound Bridge will follow, and that's the bridge that has a toll on it. Although we're not going to pay the toll, because the toll is for northbounders only.
Because you have a Jew in the car, so you can get out of it.
Well, I also have my own Easy Pass, so I really don't care.
No.
We're actually going to be crossing a toll bridge later.
I have my own Easy Pass.
Well, I should have made you bring it.
I didn't want to.
Easy Pass.
We could have both paid the toll together.
Yeah, we could have both put our transponders up.
It's a Jersey thing. You wouldn't get it.
It's like whichever credit card is on top has to pay the bill. Whichever Easy Pass registers first has to pay. And we've lost Melinda.
She's always lost.
Lost who?
I don't know. Melinda said the connection was lost.
Melinda?
I think a connection in her brain is lost.
I think in order to say to us that your connection is lost, by definition, your connection is not lost. So I think we're okay on that, kid.
I tend to agree with you.
I think our connection's all lost in this rat race we call life.
Look at you getting
Am I right?
Look at you getting all deep. 10 minutes into the stream.
Hey man, it's one of those days, you know.
So here's the Grassy Sound Bridge. As you can see on the right, we have lots of white caps on the back bay today. The winds are sustained about 25 to 30 miles an hour.
What's that in knots, Dan?
Like 35 to 40 maybe?
Other way.
I don't know.
Other way, 20 to 25 knots.
I don't know how to do the conversion.
Now you know.
First, don't go.
For those of you who have spotty connections, it's because we're throttling your bandwidth specifically. You should feel targeted. This bridge is narrow. They've replaced at least one of the original toll bridges, maybe two of them on Shore Drive. But some of these older ones like that they've kept. Yeah, it's a trip. And Shore Drive turns left. There was a little red arrow there, missing the logo. We'll see the logo at some point on this drive.
Here is Cape May County Route 666.
Wait, what? I didn't know about this.
You're going to want to get a picture of that.
Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Open the freaking...
fine.
Yeah. Hurry up, we got people
I got
watching.
it, go!
The sign
Jeez.
was as of 2016. This has been signed for 3 years now.
The first I saw it was a month ago, or 2 months ago, when I was back.
I don't know. I would have
If
said
it-
the same thing, but the sign said 16 on it.
Did that say 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did not notice it until 2 months ago. This is an old alignment of 147, which is on the high-level bridge to our left.
It sort of surprises me this wasn't left as New Jersey 186 or 188.
Yeah,
or whatever.
like find some... Yeah, right? Well, NJDOT wouldn't want anything to do with this.
Yeah, they have to get it downloaded.
Oats and hoes.
So this county route ends at a dead end, as does its counterpart on the other side of the bay.
I like Grassy Sound Marina on Instagram also.
Yeah.
There's not really a whole lot to see here.
Well, there's the old bridge segment.
There is the old bridge segment. Let's go
Yeah.
out on the old bridge segment.
Which we can't get to because in the...
Oh, we'll get photos of it.
Well, we can maybe get photos of it through the fence. We can try that.
Let's bring our viewers with us.
Okay. Not sure you want to go that way.
Some guys get this. We got company, Steve.
We got company.
We got company.
He's trying to get a picture through the weeds. Well, anyway, you can see it through the brush over there. This guy.
Oh, yeah. Cool. It actually works.
You by earlier, I tried to plug it out, but I was in the back. Right?
Yeah, good.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Crazy, huh?
That's right, yeah. 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 You can at least show them what it looks like. Yeah, you got to hop the rail. Yeah, so you see the old pavement markings. If you can get, if the gates were open, we would have been able to walk out on that. But that striping has probably been there since before the bridge was taken out of commission, and that would have been 1994, 1993, something like that. So, yeah, this is the old Grassy Sound Bridge. It existed from the early 1920s until the early 90s when the high-level causeway to our left was built. And that's the most significant piece of it that's left standing. And it's used by the locals as a fishing pier, so it's probably going to be around for a while still. And then they built this bridge in its place. That's what carries the state highway nowadays. My viewers are disappointed that you did not fall into the bay just now. That would have been awesome.
I thought Ian was the one who was going swimming.
I
Not today.
I think it's a race to see which one is first.
So I'm going to keep track of the number of people who accost us for exploring. We're up to 1.
Well, he wasn't really accosting us,
He was
though.
just
He
making sure that
definitely-
we weren't like doing anything sketchy.
He definitely accosted to start.
He's like, shoot, y'all, what the hell y'all doing down here?
a southern drawl to his accent.
Isn't that like the Grassy Sound accent?
This is deep South Jersey.
Deep South Jersey.
Yeah. If you
You never know
go,
what you're gonna find down here.
if you go out by,
That goes on the radio. Calling us in.
catch
We got
us if
some
you, yeah, catch us
no
if you
good
can.
doers down here. Up to no good. Gotta call in the 50.
They got northern accents. Repeat, northerners.
Northern accent. I repeat, red alert.
New York license plate. It's a Benny. Got him red-handed.
And guess what? One of them is a Jew. Everybody.
Oh,
scream.
well, shit. They're gonna send the whole brigade after
Yeah,
us.
they're gonna send the they're gonna send the Air National Guard.
He wouldn't know that. I've had no surgery.
Good. Old and Wildwood Boulevard.
Yeah, right.
That is what that is, everyone.
That's what that sign says.
That is what it
I
says.
bet this is from the new bridge. Those are your older shields.
Yeah, I would. Huh. So if we cross the bay on the new bridge, we'll end up on the other side of the old alignment, which is a separate county route.
Can we get out on the top of the bridge and look down at the old road?
I would not advise that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Ian.
Oh, dang.
I have seen the view from up on the top, but that was because I was riding a bicycle.
Oh, yes. A bicycle.
Yeah.
I want to ride my bicycle.
Do you?
I want to ride my bike.
Do you?
I want to ride my bicycle. Yeah, these were not signed last time I was here, whenever that was. That is not the newest shield.
No, that shield's been around for a while.
Access restricted to Grassy Sound residents only.
Well,
This is why.
Fellas, we're home.
This is why we're getting accosted.
It was an orange sign. It wasn't regulatory.
yeah,
Orange signs can be regulatory.
Yeah, it was an orange. It was orange,
Shut
but
up.
I don't know if
They
it was...
cannot be. They can only be warnings.
Yes, this is another old alignment. Not that you would need to necessarily be told that, but they give you the bridge out sign.
It's useful in case
The
you
bridge is gonna head out.
were still using GPS from the 80s.
The bridge is like, yep, I'm gonna head out.
I'm a head out.
I'm a...
Alright, I'm a head out.
yeah.
It's been real.
It's been real.
This looks like the ideal place to.
Yeah.
To live. Yes, I know.
I know. It's bucolic, isn't it?
It's not quite like having a house on the middle of Old US 1 in Connecticut, but
Yeah, right.
it's close.
Yeah, we can't all be that special.
Okay. Get another look at what's left of the bridge over here. The western approach. What's that? Oh, I know, yeah. So up ahead is what's left of the old bridge. You can zoom in a little bit to show you. Okay.
All right.
What?
Whatever he just said.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Would you hold this for a minute? Preferably so that your hand is not covering the lens.
Peekaboo.
Really?
Peekaboo, I choose you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I gotta redo this setup real quick.
This is how videos happen.
This is how Wiz
Brought to you by Ford.
We're making magic right now.
All right.
Get yourself into an all-new 2012 Ford Edge.
So
Right there.
edgy.
Look at that edge.
Yeah, right.
Ready?
You
Okay.
can cut glass to that edge.
And it's limited,
It is
so
limited.
you know it's special.
Oh yeah.
Better get yours now. Supplies are limited.
Get to the Ford all summer sales event.
You
Going
know
on
the-
right now, even
Going
though
on
it's
right
not summer.
Yeah.
You guys know your commercials all too well, I have to say.
Get your
Oh, yeah.
employee pricing.
Yeah, so that
Get your Ford Edge EcoBoost.
So, yes, they restrict access in Grassy Sound to residents only, so no one can ever visit you. You will die sad and lonely in Grassy Sound.
That's right.
That is how it works. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that guy on the pickup from the other side.
Oh,
Oh,
that-
there's a don't walk sign right there on the
What?
guys. You see, look at the shack right there,
What?
and look at the side. There's a pedestrian light
Where?
on the shack. That's right there.
Oh. Oh, wow.
On the shack that says Firefighter Boulevard. Let's turn our viewers towards the Don't Walk sign.
They can see it from here? It's
That
on
is
that
pretty
little...
It's on the
that-
corner.
yeah, it's on that little shack on the right. I never noticed that before.
Have you been here before?
Yes, I've just never noticed that before.
Wow.
How about that?
He's not the Signal fan.
True.
I am not a Signal fan. That would be ungood.
Yeah, we don't like Signal fans.
Yeah, we don't like signals, even though they're part of roads.
Well, I like green signals. I even like yellow
I always
ones.
thought that's kind of weird that there's like a divide between like road fans and like signal fans. Because like, I don't know, road fans like hate signals, but like signal fans like don't like signs.
Signal fans are
weird.
foamers to a large degree.
Well, they think the same about road guys.
No,
It's weird. It's like kind of a divide. It's like why?
I see a lot of people moisten themselves
They're
over
all-
old Eagles or whatever backs.
Well, those are just like the kids that are on there.
Yeah, you guys get way too moist about that stuff. That's all I'm saying. Moist.
We get moist about
It's
signs.
good Madeline's not still here because all we're talking about is the word moist right now.
She not like the moist.
I don't think this was making her moist. Signal and lamppost. Yeah, lamppost fans have to be foamers by definition. There's no other possibility
They're
if
like,
you like
they're like
lampposts.
sirens.
I mean, I love lamp, but not lampposts. Oh, these are some freaky ass lampposts.
Yeah.
Yeah, these. Yeah.
That was the perfect time to bring up lampposts, Josh.
Wait, did he say something about
Yeah, he said lamppost fans are foamers. As soon as we turn the corner, boom, lampposts. Like, check out
He
these
knew.
bucket shapes.
He knew.
God, yeah, I have a stiffy right now.
I am erect.
We don't usually do this in the live stream. It's supposed to be a meat thing.
Hey, this video's not for kids, so do whatever you want.
Hey, I
That's
thought
right.
we were clear that we all cards are on the table, man. No parents here to tell us what to do.
I don't know
No,
about
that's
you, but I really like fish sticks. You like fish
Oh,
sticks?
fish sticks are great. I love it when they're all slimy.
Alright, so we're no longer being followed by that guy in the white pickup.
From the front.
Wait, was that him that turned the corner back there?
Yeah, that was him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking, like, we're definitely up to no good.
Yep.
This is a Scooby-Doo mystery on our hands, boys.
That's right.
Let's see who this old man Jenkins was. Oh, look, it's old man Jenkins.
It's our childhood hopes and dreams. But why would they be scaring us?
Oh, wait.
Adulthood. It's the real criminal here.
Yeah. All right, welcome to North Wildwood.
Thank you.
Oast line cooling and heating.
Area code, none of your business.
Yeah.
Area code guess.
Well, I'm going to assume that it's 609 because it's probably a local business.
Yeah, it's actually 69.
You just don't include the zero?
Nope.
It may have been
It's
a
not a
brief
significant
vacancy.
Yeah, this is the neighborhood of Anglesey, part of North Wildwood. It's kind of like how Wildwood Crest also has that area known as Diamond Beach.
I don't know of Diamond Beach.
Have you ever spent any legit time around here?
Yes, only on the beach though,
No.
as a kid.
Oh, look, it's the less cool Wildwood Wawa.
Yeah, it's the one that has gas.
Yes, I think this is the only one that has gas on the island.
I thought the other one, the one that looks retro.
Oh, you know what? The one on Rio Grande, I think, does.
I thought the original one
retro-looking
did.
one.
I thought it didn't.
It did. It does.
It does.
Yeah, there's another one on Rio Grande that has gas.
And Delaware 147.
No.
Dell 147.
That is most definitely a Delaware shield, not a New Jersey shield. It's that circle separated by tangents instead of the oval.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old Ocean Drive.
Yes, you will see a number of these old Ocean Drive signs as we go.
Why are we going into the sun?
Well, I tried to tell the sun not to come out today, but it didn't listen.
Sun don't give no fucks.
None of this would have happened if Dave Gullop could have joined us.
Yeah.
Dave, like I said at the restaurant, Dave Golub is the glue to us. He is the one that molds us together.
I definitely think we've come unglued on this already.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Golub held it together last time. There is no such glue to hold us together this time.
Well, Dave, we miss you.
We're glad you're watching,
I'm sure David is busy
but we're angry.
working on new uploads for his posts with 800 by 600 resolution photos.
I've heard he's gone up to 820 by 610.
Wow, making
Upgrades.
moves.
Wow, look at that. Trending upward. I like it.
Keeping track of inflation.
That's good. He's very economic.
He misses us. That makes me feel warm. That and the heat that you turned on.
I have not turned the heat on, so it must be...
It's just him.
It's just him.
It's just him.
You in
His-
fact turned the air
His
conditioning
presence has been made known. Vegas Diner. Should have gone there.
Yeah, the Vegas Diner is one of the only
That is a bubbly-ass
establishments
motel.
that is open this time of year. Most of the places have closed.
I wonder if Kim's Oriental Nails is open. It says it's open.
Yeah, the open sign is lit up.
So get her nails done.
Yeah!
Road Geek Fashion
Road
Trip!
Geek fashion trip
Oh my god.
to Kim's Oriental Nails in North Wildwood, New Jersey.
That should have been the tour.
I wonder
right
if
there.
Kim is Oriental or if it's just the nails.
Huh?
No, then it would be Oriental Kim's Nails.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Or Oriental Kim's Oriental Nails.
Then you know it's authentic.
Yeah.
This has changed. This used to be much less paved and striped than it is now.
I think it just used to be a center stripe for a long time.
Yeah, but also with crappy old pavement.
Yeah.
That's what I miss about Wildwood.
Yeah, there's a lot less crappy old pavement now.
Now it's crappy new pavement.
I miss crappy old things.
Alright, so we've crossed over into the city of Wildwood.
It's about to get wild, boys.
I hope you enjoyed your visit to North Wildwood.
Thank you. Come again.
I'm excited. This is one of my last of the 565.
Huh?
New Jersey has 565 distinct municipalities. I've been to over 500 of them.
Okay.
Possibly over 550 of them. I've never been to West Wildwood.
You've never been to West Wildwood before? Wow.
This crosses off one of
This
the
is
This is huge.
ladies and gentlemen, this is an event
This is
right here.
huge.
Some people do the town punching in Vermont. I'm doing the New Jersey punching.
There you go.
I didn't know town hunting.
Can we have Wiz ride the wild mouse? I think we should bring our viewers on the wild mouse.
It's too bad it's not open.
Sorry, viewers.
Yeah,
The
none
old
of the
ass old blinker that way
What?
on the return trip. Whatever.
Old ass blinker.
old ass blinker.
I said ass old blinker, but yes, I was excited.
Is it like a fixed four-way blinker?
Yes,
What? I want to see it.
exactly. We'll come back.
It's a shame I don't have my camera.
All right, when we get back, it's whatever comes after Park Boulevard.
It was on New York Avenue then. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're gonna stray from the itinerary for a couple minutes to make this guy happy.
Actually, we could circle this way around through it.
You wanna do that?
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah. We're doing it.
Was it on the next block?
You know, I was like probably where the light is.
Alright, we're gonna take a 20-second time out here and go on a wild goose chase for whatever this guy's looking for.
It's funny because we were just saying how signal looks.
Yeah, I thought we said we weren't signal
Yeah, I
geeks.
thought we weren't filmers.
We're not foamers. We just want to see old signals and foam a little.
Oh, I'm already filming.
Well, you are the signal fan.
Ooh. Ooh.
There it is.
Oh wow, that is an old ass blinker.
Oh, this one. You talking about this
I'm
one?
talking about this one. I'm talking about Shaft.
What's so great about this one?
Actually, I don't know if it's like a fixed four-way light, but it still looks kind of old.
I think...
I don't know what fixed means.
Like it's those are like four lights that are held together on like a bracket connecting all four of them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whereas like the old one-piece ones were like, no, do not enter, do not enter, do not enter.
I can't go that way.
Jeez.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, so this is going to take more than 20 seconds. Not bad.
30-second timeout. But we were just here.
We were just here.
Dan.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Steve.
See, if he hadn't pointed that out, we would have been in West Wildwood.
Yeah,
right
we would have
now.
been. You're trying to get this new town, Steve. Well,
Yeah, well, now we're going to all die in a horrible fiery crash the moment before we get into West Wildwood.
Yeah, the bridge is going to collapse from under us.
No. Yeah, I expect that.
this is why we can't take you out in public, Steve.
If you expect disappointment, you're very rarely disappointed. Which is a disappointment.
Yeah, it's a...
Well, there's an old-ass blinker up there.
Really? Where?
I don't know.
Use your blinker.
Let's go find it.
Alright, we're going to try to clinch County Route 614.
If the bridge doesn't collapse.
Yes.
Say a prayer. Everyone.
Hopefully the bridge doesn't fall while we're on it.
What if it does?
You die.
Well, that would be one badass live stream.
This is a trip for the record books.
Yeah, none of you road enthusiasts, road trip channels have this on video.
How can you call yourself a road enthusiast if you've never been in a bridge collapse?
I've never heard claps spoken.
You've never heard anybody do that?
No, I've only seen it.
Listen to every word I'm saying.
You don't do it between syllables.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Well, I do.
Josh, go back to coding.
Josh, don't you have a thesis to write?
That's why you're still in school.
Josh. Come on,
I
Josh.
don't know what that is, but that's cool.
Make sure you get a picture of the borough sign up here.
No outlet.
Bruh.
There is no outlet for this entire.
Yes, this
borough.
bridge leads to an island that obviously is at one giant dead end.
Are we in West Wildwood?
We are in West
Oh,
Wildwood.
Dan.
All right.
You jokester.
Miniature golf open daily, but not.
Not today though.
Red Rock Golf.
Bring your own clubs and golf balls.
It's the most underwhelming mini golf.
Can't advertise something as open daily if it's not open on the date you're there.
I agree. They should have just covered up the sign.
Open summerly. Is this a lane line or a shoulder line?
It's a shoulder line, or it's an attempt at a shoulder line.
It looks very much like a lane line.
It does, yeah. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, you see the cars parked on the other side of the street.
Not on this side. Not on this side because it's a lane.
There's Borough Hall.
Bruh. I bet those cops are probably all the time.
I think there's
There's nothing that goes on here.
West Wildwood has its own police department,
That's
which I think in the off season amounts to one car,
one officer.
one officer and one car.
The ocean, I think the ocean itself is backing up through the sewers right now. I bet you that is salt water.
You want to taste it?
Yeah, I kind of want to go lick it.
I want someone to challenge me on this bet.
I'll do it.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
I mean, you might be right. I think I'm not sure a demonstration is necessary. So 614 comes to an end at
So
this
is that
dead
bridge
end.
the only way on and off this?
Yes.
Wow.
So if that floods out, we're screwed.
Yeah. So if it floods in the next 10 minutes,
You can come into West Wildwood, but you can never leave.
you know what? That would be a great song by the Eagles.
You're allowed to go up this way.
No.
Apparently not.
It says posted no trespassing, but I didn't see that because I can't read
Oh,
English.
those waves, man.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, look at the
Christ,
waves.
let's go swimming.
Yeah, right.
These are some bougie ass houses.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn around.
So if there's no trespassing, how would anyone ever know that this house is for sale? This is why trespassing is important. It should always be done.
Want to get out
We're
real
gonna
quick?
encourage.
I do not.
You don't?
I like being dry.
Oh wow, yeah, it's fucking splashing.
Yeah, we're getting pounded over here.
Pounded.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, that old railroad bridge back there is pretty cool.
Oh, is there an old railroad bridge back there?
Yeah, that's what's back there.
Oh, then I'd get out.
What?
Why didn't you say there was an old railroad bridge back there?
Because I was under the assumption that you had read the itinerary beforehand.
We had just been over the fact that neither of us.
No, Ian said he had.
No, I read it.
Why don't we just get out here and walk up there?
Okay.
There.
We're walking.
We can go up there.
Oh, up
It's
here.
not. Yes, up on the thing here.
Let's go with this thing.
Yes.
All right, we're going on the thing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thing it is.
I want to lick this water and see if it's salty.
Do it. No one's stopping you.
Steve just licked my window.
Well, that came off the ocean, right?
Well, okay. See if we can do this while staying dry. So, the old railroad bridge that led into Wildwood landed here in West Wildwood. They started demolishing it in the early 70s after rail traffic had been decommissioned, but they only got part of the way through removing the steel superstructure before they ran into an issue with the but they had removed enough of the structure that it wasn't a navigational impediment. They just decided to leave everything as it was. So it's actually, you can see down there in the distance, there's what's left of the old steel bridge. There's also maintenance over that area. So not seen it this windy and this wild out here on the bay in a long time. You good?
I'm never good.
Okay. Did you just have to take a roadway whiz? I'll take that as a yes. Everybody's coming out to watch the waves today.
I was just coming. Oh, we have a visitor.
This is another guy in a truck.
This is a bundle of sea foam. I can vouch that the sea foam is not green.
No, it is not.
False advertising.
Dare you to lick that.
Alright.
Yay!
Let's follow this old ass Buick Roadmaster.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing.
Yay!
Alright, so that is the West Wildwood Bridge.
Born and raised.
Cool. Who knew there's anything of value in West Wildwood?
Yeah, I know, right? And since 614 is the only county route in West Wildwood, you can say you've clinched all the county routes in West Wildwood.
Wow.
The county needs to do a better job of drainage.
West Wildwood County, New Jersey. We've clinched it.
We've also clinched all the state highways in West Wildwood.
And all the interstates.
Yeah, that's right.
Close on the U.S. highways.
Yeah.
We haven't undriven US 9H yet.
Yeah, there's a section of US 9Q back there that we didn't get.
Oh, wait, we're here. Let's go get it.
That's the railroad bridge.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
That means under this road, there's probably old railroad tracks.
Yeah, the tracks went through, and we're gonna see where there was another bridge. Which turn was it? I think I gotta go down this way.
US 9J.
9X.
The tracks would have gone down where the end of the street is.
Ah, they swerved, okay.
Yeah, they swerve around the town. So the west end of this island is largely undeveloped, so the tracks went down that side. And there's another bridge that crosses the channel that we just came across to get here. That's another fishing pier convert.
We missed Q.
Yeah, the
US
cross
9R.
the cross streets are lettered
R.
around here.
But there's S intersecting R. What are they doing?
Well, S, yeah, I don't know. I actually have no idea.
There's S Drive at the end of S Avenue.
Mueller Avenue.
Is this what we were trying to see? Because I don't think
Yeah.
there's anybody in that forklift. I think they literally just have the boat hanging there for this.
There was a guy that I just saw up there.
He's not in the forklift, though.
So you see.
So the railroad came down where the marina is. And there's another bridge over the back channel. Yeah, see that one there? So it crossed into Wildwood on that, and then the station was at New Jersey Avenue. That's where the line ended. See that? This side of it, the West Wildwood side, is used by this marina as a fishing pier. That other side has been long abandoned since the 70s.
From an evolutionary standpoint, it makes perfect sense. We waste way too many resources on people who can't reproduce. Just saying.
That's a hot take.
See that, folks? That's what you call a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was not a hot take.
Yes, it was. Don't kid yourself.
I'm just looking out the back window in case there are any angry old guys in pickup trucks.
This car is becoming very salty very quickly.
Yeah, my car looks like it's the middle of a snowstorm in January.
But not in Vermont.
No.
I forgot that salt water dries into salt.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thought?
Hey, the water, it's got to go somewhere.
There's Q Avenue there. Hey,
Nothing makes sense.
found 9Q.
Yeah, no. Even letters go north-south, odd letters go east-west.
The Q is a very odd letter.
Well, not odd enough to make the cut.
It's number 17.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
Watch out for this guy.
Please do not back up. Thank you.
Backing up.
You can smell like breakfast.
How did my window taste?
Salty.
Okay.
I kind of want to lick now.
You can see the tongue print here.
Yeah, there's.
Very permanent now.
The next time we get out, we'll have to show our viewers that.
Yeah, you can't ever wash that window. It's now just...
Alright, we're back in Wildwood.
Yay.
I can't take any photos at your windshield because it's covered in salt. Yay!
Yeah, Dan.
Hey, David would be throwing a fit right now. You know that.
Now
We
he's
like
gonna-
David. Only because he's watching.
I like him too.
I said that too loud, didn't
I love David.
So 614 splits into a one-way pair for a couple of blocks. So we're on the next street over for the eastbound trip, whereas we came up the next street over for the outbound trip.
I? Hey, there's an old blinker over there. We should go check it out.
Really?
Can we?
This one right there, well, that one's not really that old.
No. Is that a fixed four-way?
No.
Do I have any idea what that means?
The fixed four-way means that it's just one piece. Like, the one that we saw is like 4 separate signals
Right?
on a bracket.
When is that ever not the case? I don't understand.
Never mind, Steve.
I don't understand.
Never mind.
It has to be turned on red here, no?
Oh, look up.
Oh, wow.
Where are you looking?
He's looking at the sign that's directly above us.
Let's see that back here.
That is poor placement.
I think you should climb that pole and lick that sign.
Is it salty?
That's for
I
you to
bet.
tell
Hey,
us.
it's County Route 620 fun. Thank you.
Those numbers look like they've had a little bit too much fun.
Yeah.
It's a little windy out. They were organized this morning.
They got spooked.
620 run.
620 gun. It's windy.
I told you it was going to be windy today.
It windy.
Why
Dan,
aren't all of these lights on flash mode?
Because you're here.
It's funny, when we get over into Wildwood Crest, they're pretty much all on flash mode.
So Wildwood Crest only is a 2-block stretch over here?
Well, no, like these ones are just about the only flashing yellows on New Jersey Avenue in Wildwood.
Well, why would Wildwood Crest maintain these 2 intersections in a different town?
Steve, oh Steve.
Does that count if it was a Steve O Steve? That's more of a poetic.
I think if he says,
Dress.
I think if he starts,
Oh Steve.
Oh Steve, my Steve.
Oh Steve, my Steve. Where art thou, Steve?
Steve by any other name would smell like Steve.
Speeve.
see now we have people commenting, oh Steve.
Oh Steve.
Oh Steve.
Yep.
I hear that's what they all say when I'm not on your video.
Hey, my
Oh
viewers.
Steve.
I told you, people on my live drives, they always ask, where's Steve?
Look in the windows.
Like, yeah, he's licking windows. That's what
He's
you
all-
need to
He's
know.
off in the corner looking windows. He doesn't have much else but his windows.
There's Wildwood City Hall on the right.
Wildwood by the
Wildwood by the
sea.
sea. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, look how pretentious we are.
And here is a very
Well,
old.
it's like Mentor on the lake, but they realized there were no Wildwoods off the sea.
This is a very old County Route 661 that you might be interested in.
661.
Yep.
665.
Completely concurrent with 47 on the island.
Wow.
Well, bar 47 is county maintained.
Yeah.
This must be Wildwood Crest.
Nope. Not yet.
Wildwood just went to
No, this is Wildwood Chest.
I think Wildwood just said, "Oh, F it." For
All I
these lights.
know of the Wildwoods is North Wildwood is in the north, and Wildwood Crest is below Wildwood. I couldn't tell you when one changes to the other.
Days. Wildwood days.
Now we're in Wildwood Crest.
Oh yeah, because so
They've
much
been changed and
Oh, now we've got
striping
center turn
change.
lanes. Yeah,
yeah.
the road is even wider for less reason.
This is almost expressway grade with all the signals flashing yellow now.
It's like that scene in Bruce Almighty where he has that car and he shoots them all to the side and all the lights hit him going flashing yellow. Get it? Because Jim Carrey is in that movie. Very talented actor.
No.
Oh, okay.
Slow down, the light's yellow.
Those are old lights there too. Those lights looked older than the flasher. So,
Mom looks old.
but you don't care about it if it's not a flasher.
It's got to be a four-way,
It has to be a four-way.
preferably a mobile four-way instead of a fixed one.
Yes.
So the lights around here are flashing yellow because it's the off season and there's nowhere near the amount of traffic that comes through here than there is during the summer. So they deactivate a lot of their signals this time of year.
But not this one.
There are a couple. Yeah, this is one that still is active.
Do Wildwood.
Yep. D-O-W-W.
Do it.
Dow.
Dow.
The Dow of Wildwood.
Dow. It's better than AC Doak.
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 I thought AC was do cocaine.
That's the same thing. Doak kind of sounds like it.
Yeah.
Do coke. AC.
AC has the best coke.
Bet it does.
I bet you would know that.
Why? Why do I know that?
You volunteered that information, so...
I like how they're using the coastal evacuation route as the right arrow for that assembly.
Yeah. Right?
It counts.
Hey, it's a right arrow. So we have moved one block east, and we're now on Pacific Avenue.
We're on specific.
Why do they call it Pacific Avenue?
Because
Because it's specifically an avenue?
because PennDOT.
Hey!
No, it's your fault.
Yep.
We had to get a because PennDOT.
We have to get a because PennDOT.
Oh, Ian.
Oh, Ian. I love how the cross streets have yellow street plates, but this road has green street plates.
Yeah.
They're
Why?
warning you not to turn onto the other streets.
You don't want to go on the other streets.
Yeah. Don't go to Denver.
Don't go to Denver.
You really don't want to go to Syracuse.
Don't
No,
go to
that would-
Syracuse.
I agree with that.
Preston, that is.
Preston,
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So 3 cities in Preston. Yeah, these are all cities except.
These are all shitty cities.
So where is Preston?
Except Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's a shitty city, but we like it for that reason.
Yes.
Of all of these, why is Preston among all of these other?
We're gonna have to get somebody to Google that.
Yes. Where is Preston, everyone?
Hey, you really don't want to go to St. Louis.
You don't want to go to East St. Louis. Regular St. Louis is the home of
What if there is an East St. Louis?
Drew's Custard.
Love those Wildwood days.
See, Ian knows the Wildwood song.
I do.
He knows that part of it.
Where every day is a holiday.
Well, now we're getting all
Every
the.
night is a Saturday night.
Now we're getting a bunch of New Jersey town names. It's still not Preston. There's no Preston, New Jersey.
Is there a Franklin?
How many Franklin would you like there to be?
There should be at least 7
There's
Franklin.
Rochester.
There should at least be 7 Franklin streets, because aren't there 7 Franklin townships in New Jersey?
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
It's up there.
That's the restaurant that Chris was talking about.
That looks closed.
It actually does.
These
Yeah.
restaurants look sad. Depressing.
This one looks like a lighthouse.
Bones.
We are leaving the Wildwoods.
Do Harvard Light Golf. I appreciate the play at own risk sign for the off season.
Was there a sign that said that?
Play at own risk, yes. on the mini golf.
That's funny.
So I guess they let you play it, which is nice.
See, bring your own balls and clubs.
Should have.
All right, next stop, we're going to clinch another unsigned county route.
2 Mile Landing Crab House. Yes. That looks like my phone.
They have South Jersey's freshest orange crush. Whatever that means.
I don't know.
I've got my spine.
Do you have your orange crush?
No, not yet. I'm halfway there.
Wait, is this the route?
This is County Route 630.
And it ends at this parking.
It ends at this parking lot.
And it
So it's
hasn't
the
been
driveway.
maintained since
It probably has not been touched since
the county took it over.
the Lyndon Johnson administration.
2 Mile Landing is now closed. Don't disturb
Those
the
are some
birds.
giant ass birds.
Yeah, right.
Those are some chunks.
Chonks.
Oh Lord, they flying.
Stonks.
So I don't think we need to get out for this stop, but I'll just show you. When the rail line that came over West Wildwood ended at New Jersey Avenue at an old station building. And up until the 1950s, there was a branch off of that known as the Crest Line that came down New Jersey Avenue and terminated here at 2 Mile Landing. Now you can still see the old embankment for where the turnaround was. This is a part of it right here. If you look at it from a satellite view, you can see it comes down from the north and branches off and forms a circle.
Is
So-
that the county route looks like the other side of the circle, or is it just small?
We
This
actually
sort of looks like
we were just on part of the circle. So-
yeah. This looks like this whole thing.
Yeah,
is
this
a
is
circle.
right. This was part of it. I'll show you the other
So we
stuff.
came
end of
by
it.
here. Choo choo choo.
Yeah, the station was somewhere right here,
Yep.
and this was the end of the Crest Line.
So the whole point of this line was to dump people off at this restaurant.
Yeah, I think there was a much larger marina / shipyard here at some point
Mile
in the
Crab House
past.
restaurant, and then it went to the
And
left.
then it goes to the left here.
Yeah.
See that? And then curves around and then links up again with the other side and heads back north. So this was the big turnaround that.
I'm gonna take a
saw that
picture of some
bird.
chonky boards.
All right, so
Boards.
that is the 2 Mile Landing
They
rail
look so
stop.
cuddly.
They do.
I
They
want
look,
to cuddle them.
I think you should get out and lick one of them.
I think they would appreciate some cuddling. They look cold.
I know.
So that is
No, don't fly away. We're here to love you.
Love me back.
that is the crest line for you. That is a really good restaurant, by the way.
But it's closed.
It is closed. You have to go there when it's open.
I would have gotten an Orange Crush if it was open. They lost out on business.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that Orange Crush thing.
I'm not going there now because they have poor business practices. It's just not being open when I'm here in the off season. Oh yeah, there it goes north.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of it there. Yeah.
Everyone look to your left.
Except our viewers, because
Yeah.
they can't.
No, they can.
Ah, got him.
Ooh, old signal. Nope, that's not a signal sign. It's not a signal ahead. There is a red arrow on the speed limit sign.
South Jersey's freshest and finest Orange Crush.
Right?
I'm gonna have to come back here next summer to test that.
What if
theory.
that's
I have
just like
no desire
an
to come back here in the
alcoholic?
summer. I think it is.
I thought it was going to be like homemade soda. Like
I think it's orange juice, ice, and
It's like
alcohol,
orange creamsicle soda.
but with alcohol.
It's like vodka.
All you can eat crabs. Who would want to come here?
Are you sure you don't want to come here in the summer?
No, H&H is all you can eat crabs.
Okay, so we have our next bridge up ahead, and we are actually going to deviate from standard road meet practice and pay a toll during the tour.
It has happened. In fact, my own road meet had a toll on it.
That you didn't pay,
Steve.
probably.
No, I was riding with someone else.
There you go. Yeah.
But as long as you announce it in advance, it gives people the opportunity to prepare for it.
Find the loose change in the ashtray.
Surprise tolls are bad. Known tolls are okay.
Surprise toll. Haha, got you.
So this is the Middle Thoroughfare Bridge. This is the southernmost toll bridge on Ocean Drive.
Follow the goal.
But follow well behind the goal. Stay clean, stay safe.
And you can see the Easy Pass gantry that they just put up last year.
Wow.
Easy Pass.
Let's all stare down the toll collector. There's no toll
I
collector.
think there
You
wasn't
didn't
anybody-
have to pay, Dad.
Shit, I should
Yeah,
have taken
you
down.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I could have taken down my Easy Pass and nobody
We
would
had
give it
we
a
had the
crap.
opportunity to cross for free.
Yeah.
Fucked it up.
Oh well.
Jew is sad.
I wonder, with the conversion now to Easy Pass, I wonder like what the percentage of people is that use Easy Pass on these bridges.
These probably not so high because of the number of Quebec travelers who come down this way. As Carl was saying. Toronto also hurts their tolls. You can't read it when driving.
Wow, that was a fun bridge.
Let's go back. Let's do it again.
You like that bridge? There's another one just coming up right here. I like these bumpy old bridges too.
This reminds me of.
Is that Hitchhiker? Let's get him.
This reminds me of I-95 before they redid it in Philadelphia. It had somewhere around 67 miles an hour. You hit the bumps at the same time with both wheels. It was just this perfect rhythm.
Really?
It was glorious. Yeah, it was. If you went too slow, you would bounce up and down. If you went too fast, you'd wreck. But at just the right speed, you were sort of sailing over like a boat.
If you had the right cadence.
Yeah. It's like a 2 mile stretch.
Have you tested this? Like, you tested the exact speed?
Yeah, but they fixed it.
Damn. Which section of 95?
It was a little north of the city, I forget which. But obviously, they've been redoing everything there.
For like the past 30 years.
Yeah, and for the next 30 years.
And for the next 30 years. Because PennDOT.
Oh, Ian.
Oh, Ian.
So, County Route 621, which is this part of Ocean Drive, comes to an end. And this is NJ 109.
And J109.
Jersey 109.
The classic rock station of South Jersey.
Here's mile 0 of the Garden State Parkway.
Exit 0.
Southbound exit 0.
Yes, there are APLs in Cape May County.
Apples.
Apples to apples.
This is a very weird intersection.
Yep, this is an inside Trumpet interchange, but at grade. So southbound traffic to the Parkway goes in a loop in the median.
Yeah.
No. That's for coming off of 109 to get onto the Parkway.
Right. Southbound traffic on 109.
Yeah.
Also northbound.
We are going to take that ramp in a little while.
But first, we're going to take this ramp.
So here is
But first, let me take a selfie.
Old Route 109 goes down this way. Now, before they built...
Old US 9, really.
Or was it
US
old...
9Q.
Or was it old Route S4?
It would have just been 4.
Would it just been 4?
Yeah.
I thought there was an S involved.
Down here, I don't think so. 4 got extended all the way down into Cape May, which then became US 9. And then when much later is when they routed it to the ferry, when they instituted it.
NJDOT knew we were coming because that big sign just says no trespass. So that's the old approach to the old Cape May Canal Bridge. Here's some old pavement. This is where Ocean Drive used to branch off to the right to the signal that's now up on the hill at the right side of the screen. I guess there was a Y junction here.
More burbs.
Why?
And that's about it.
This pavement in the middle is relatively recent. First time I came here, it was just all concrete.
Yeah, I think the satellite view that I looked at a few months ago showed this as all concrete, so this is relatively recent.
Minus relatively in that case.
And yes, we are going to cross into South Jersey. In fact, we're going to do that right now.
Yay.
Will I get AIDS by crossing into South Jersey?
Oh, ho, ho. Steve. Yes.
Why don't you lick South Jersey and find out?
I can't believe I held my comment on that.
Hey, there's a lower police car.
It's one of those lower ones.
It's one of those lower police
I
officers.
can't wait to get back to the middle where I feel safe again.
Yeah. I can't wait to get back to North Jersey when I feel safe again.
I want to go to higher.
I assume you mean upper or Dennis.
No.
No, I mean North
No, I
Jersey.
mean higher.
Because now we're in South Jersey.
Now we are in South Jersey.
Yeah.
I really want to know what that sign means.
None of us understand.
North, South Jersey.
The Lobster House?
Does anybody know the origin of the North Jersey, South Jersey sign?
No, I don't. It's just
My
there.
best understanding of it is that for whatever reason they even built the canal in the first place to cut off a whole half a mile of travel, that it may actually be the New Jersey Canal. And so they're just saying, this is the name of the canal, north is to the right, south is to the left. Why it's only there and not on any other bridge in the state?
Yeah.
Man.
I think it was always known as the Cape May Canal, though, wasn't it?
That's what it's called. But it may, I don't know.
See, I remember like during the meet that we had that we saw that, like all of us were like on the bridge, and you remember that cop came.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a cop that like rolled up on us because like there was like 10, 15 of us just like on the bridge looking at the sign.
I didn't know this story. Was it a lower cop?
That probably Cape May.
No.
It was funny.
Have I been to Cape May Estates? I think on technicality I have. It's another little town. Have you been to Cape May Estates, Dan?
It's not an incorporated town.
I thought it is.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Are we going down to the lighthouse?
We are not, actually.
I was wondering where we're going. I have no
We're just
idea.
going down.
We are still on 109 South.
You're on lower.
We are actually in the city of Cape May.
No.
This road is not maintained by the state.
Right, it's another one of those Route 47 deals where it's NJ 109, but it's concurrent with CR 633 through the city of Cape May.
How do you know all of this?
I actually don't know, to be honest. It's somewhat sad that I know all of that.
Yeah, damn.
Man,
Get a life.
remember when you were cool?
Yeah.
Some people would say
miss
that
Dan.
Some people would say I was never cool, but
And some people would say you've never stopped being cool.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Those are the ones I don't trust.
Keep on keeping on. I love the font of Cape May street signs. It looks gothic.
Wow.
It's like spooky.
Wow. Happy Halloween.
Too spooky.
Have you heard of the haunted mansions of Cape May?
Oh,
A couple dozen of the old mansions are supposedly haunted.
wow.
Yeah, there are
What
a
a
lot
place.
there are a lot of great old mansions around here.
And then there's Elaine's.
It's a fucking everything up.
Yep. It's all good till Elaine.
Yeah. There goes the neighborhood.
They changed this
So
around.
109 ends here.
Changed this.
The county route
They changed this quite a bit.
and the county route continues this way. This county route is unsigned for its entire length.
Even though.
Bing bong.
Interesting.
Bing bong. I think I've been in that store before. This light is new. Maybe not. I haven't been to Cape May in a while.
I haven't been on this area in a while.
It's been like years since I was last time here.
See, from that sign, I can't tell if this is Perry Street, Peary Street, PAE Street.
PA Street.
Matthew,
PA.
Matthew Harris.
PA. PA.
P exclamation point. A exclamation point. Haha, funny. Because
T by the
PA.
sea. Actually, a decent number of people out today. That's surprising.
Must be Australians.
Really?
Came up to here in their summer, expecting to go to a shore town in summer.
Oh,
Sadly mistaken.
oh, they're sad. Yeah. So 633 ends at this light.
Boo.
606 begins here and continues straight.
What?
And 626 crosses
Oh, that's bizarre.
both legs.
That doesn't make sense.
Why are we not clinching 626?
Because PennDOT.
Because PennDOT.
That's an old north sign. So once we get out of the city of Cape May, this becomes Seashore Road, which is one of the two roads that cross the Cape May Canal.
But we're in West Cape May.
Seashells down by the seashore.
Seashells.
Seashore.
Are we in
Much
West
easier
Cape
if you're
May?
an old capel. If you're an old sea captain. Seashells, down by the seashore. Her name is Shushin.
thought Waste Cape May was further that way.
Waste Cape May.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Fake news. I've never been on this part of this road.
Well, now you have.
I've never been on this part of this road either.
I've never been on this road before.
Or this part. All of these parts are new.
Yeah, there are a lot of little county routes around here that I spent years frustratingly trying to figure out how to clinch and whatnot. So,
You can't. It's physically impossible.
hey, it only took me 9 years.
Best left as an exercise to the leader. Nope, it's fishing season.
It is.
Not at all.
Aw, Josh is leaving?
Josh, no!
Go get crunk, Josh.
Crunk. Who's on the thing? Can you see?
Whenever they comment.
Public. It says public is on.
Oh, I see.
She shall shoot it. She shall shoot it. The old bridge was to the left here.
Yes.
Old bridge.
There's nothing left of that bridge other than the
There is not.
other than the old road approach. But yeah, the road used to bear to the left. We're gonna go this way. I keep forgetting that you have not seen the itinerary, so you don't know where I'm going.
Well, actually, no, I didn't see it since you updated this part of it. But I
Well,
did
this-
see the original part and just completely forgot what was on there.
Yeah, we did talk about adding this part that we're doing right now.
A real meet has to last at least 3 hours.
3 hours? No.
3 hours.
What was Newburyport? Wasn't 3 hours?
Well, I wasn't a real meet. I wasn't there. Oh, yeah, it looks like an NJDOT bridge from below.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If I was ever in... Ooh! Yeah, see that? I've never seen that before.
See, this is what. Really?
Oh.
You didn't see that from up there?
I never looked that way.
Oh,
What are you looking at?
old railroad bridge time.
Why do you expect me to have confidence?
Yeah, I know. Why do I expect that from you? I don't know. All right, let's go see another old railroad bridge. You gotta take a tinkle?
Roadway Wiz.
All right.
Roadway Wiz, guys.
My main man. Steve is going to fall in the Cape May Canal.
I'll jump in for $200.
Woo! I'll have to put that on my credit card. So there's the Cape May Canal Railroad Bridge. It's a swing bridge that was built sometime in the 1940s when this canal was dug. And on the left, we have the Seashore Road Bridge, built, I believe, in the 1970s. This current before the old alignment was further to the left. We're at 162 State Highway. I think we can get closer to that railroad bridge, so let's try that. What?
I'm not going to go where he's going.
See, Steve beat me to it.
I am going.
Yep, we've lost Steve. Bye, Steve.
As he jogs all the way down there and sees it with his
You staying here?
I'm staying.
All right. Bye, Ian. Bye. Bye. All right, let's leave Ian behind for a few minutes. Unlike Steve, I am not going to jog or sprint down this road. So you're done and now you're just gonna head back? What an asshole. This is the old rail alignment here. Okay, that's leading south back towards town. Right? There's another view of the Seashore Road Bridge, which we're going to be going over once we get back to our car. Gotta catch up to Steve. If you're enjoying this broadcast, or if you're just enjoying Steve running after old bridges and licking windows, drop us a line in the comments section and let us know where you're watching us from today. We've got quite a number of you. I always like to know where my viewers are watching me from.
You're locked in.
You guys seriously locked me out, huh?
What a loser.
Really? You know, I got the car keys, so we could do this the rest of the day if you want.
What do the viewers say?
Well, I just asked my viewers where everybody's watching us from, so they're not commenting on
So I
that.
think we're good for a while then.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's cold.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Dan.
Here, I promised my viewers I'd show Steve where he licked the window. And there it is. A beautiful work of art, yeah. Now Ian has licked the window too.
It is indeed salty.
Oh, see, I swallowed.
Did you really?
I'm a good boy.
I'm not a swallower. I'm a spinner.
Maybe you can't keep your relationship going.
Oh. That's pretty bad.
Buckle up for safety.
That's it.
Are we going into North Jersey now?
No, we are going to escape South Jersey and go back
We're
to
just gonna
North
stay
Jersey.
here.
Yay!
Beautiful South Jersey.
Visit scenic South Jersey.
There are probably people who live in Cape May who have never left their entire life.
They've never been to North Jersey.
What's the need? There's no need to. We got everything here in South Jersey.
That's right. Well, you don't have Starbucks though.
Yeah.
That's kind of a deal breaker.
But you have Wawa.
Is there a Wawa down here?
Is there a Wawa on this side of the canal? I don't know. We have to look that
Better
up.
be.
You have to look that up. Otherwise, your hypothesis is no good.
Yeah, if there's no Wawa down here, then I'm pretty sure there's no one who lives here who never left Cape May. That's a deal breaker.
I would agree. So now we're on NJ 162, which is the approaches and the bridge itself, right?
Which is, for those who keep track of travel mapping, the only actually unsigned route in New Jersey.
With no
Hey, look, there's North South Jersey sign.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
That was it.
Was it?
Welcome back to North Jersey.
Yay. Yeehaw.
Any of our viewers want to give a quick rundown of how the college football games are going so far?
Let's go to the scoreboard in the KYW Sports Desk. Here's Steve Albert.
News Radio.
1060.
60. There's an old
That's still there.
US 9 sign, guys.
So this was, I think, S4C
S for Sandy.
or S4.
S
It was
for
either B or
SpongeBob.
C, but it's probably A now that I said that.
I remember
But it
there-
never
yeah.
connected here, despite being about a tenth of a mile apart.
Interesting.
The state never took over that last tenth.
That's a very New Jersey thing to do, isn't
They
it?
just built the bridge and the approaches. Yeah.
Yeah, because what is that, like 2/10 at most?
Yeah, it starts like right there,
Yeah.
right behind us. It's one whole intersection away.
Sometimes it be like that sometimes.
Heck, 324 has more signs for it than.
Had.
Yeah, well, still does.
The sign still exists. It's just not out there.
It still exists.
You have your own soundtrack.
Alright, so back to 109.
Ew, I wonder what other surprises there are that I should have known about.
I don't think we're gonna have any more today.
We need to find one. Or are we literally just going back to the restaurant?
Well, we're going back into Wildwood now.
That's a surprise. Wasn't expecting to go back into Wildwood.
Surprise.
Surprise. Okay,
Going back to Wildwood
we're clinching-
during the Wildwood meet.
we're clinching 109 in a Corgo-friendly manner.
Yeah, what does that mean?
All the same direction during daytime.
Yeah, this is a very odd way of doing it, but yeah. we joined 109 in progress and reached the south end. Now we're starting at the north end and finishing out to where
We're starting a rerun for those who didn't see the original programming.
This trip is out of control.
This was not a traffic signal last time I was here. It's probably a lie. Probably was. See, Dan, now you have a new tagline. Your videos are so popular they'll have people licking the windows.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna call us, window lickers.
Oh no, it's another stream with these window lickers?
Fucking window lickers.
Parkway entrance.
I love that there's still trapezoid signs.
Yeah.
Always will be.
Always, really?
Yep.
I thought they were going to phase those out.
They were, and then they said, nope, it's part of the historic state resource of the parkway, so they can't phase it out.
Even look at the mile marker.
So
The
they're
mile
stuck-
marker's a trapezoid.
Yep, they're stuck with them.
Cool.
Wow, that's cool.
It's a different shape.
Because I was gonna say, there is no way that's MUTCD compliant.
Oh, whoa. I see what you did there.
But-
Dude, wow, look at that.
But there was going to be a New Jersey Turnpike Authority supplement to the MUTCD
Really?
until they found out that that FHWA doesn't care what non-state agencies do. So they, as far as they're concerned, as long as NJDOT is compliant, they don't care about NJTA at all.
So NJTA has somewhat of a free reign to do.
Somewhat, but they're generally compliant. But it gave them the flexibility to do things like trapezoidal mile markers.
Cool.
Welcome to the Parkway.
Yes. Governor Dan Murphy.
Governor Phil, not my cousin Murphy.
Philip Dan Murphy.
Yeah. We call him P Dan in this state.
P. Dan.
Governor Philip Dick Murphy. Still haven't figured out if he's done anything yet.
We're still waiting for him to do something.
He might have, I just haven't heard anything. That's your political commentary for the day. Brought to you by the letter D.
Talk to your doctor about the letter D.
Find out if the letter D is right for you.
If you're not getting enough of the letter D every night, come see me. These stripes need to be redone.
Yeah, the fog line on the right could use a touch up.
Fog line?
That's what I call
Fog line? Are you from New York?
it. Yeah.
Frog line? Frog protection.
I think there is only one ramp toll left in Cadenay County.
And we're gonna take it.
And we're going to pay it.
I
Wow.
almost believe that.
What kind of roadway is this?
So, fun fact, until I designed it, there was no standard design for the mile marker trapezoid.
Wow, look at you, Steve.
Yep. I had to use their hand sketch of it and trace over it to come up with dimensions for it.
Really?
So now there's a standard that they...
Look at you, Steve.
I know. Look
Thanks
at
to
me.
Steve.
Big things. Oh, Steve.
Yeah. And every 10 miles you get the little North Parkway or South Parkway on top of it. I had to come up with that one too.
Oh, is that a standard?
That is now a standard.
Every 10 miles?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all the standard drawings.
Why is it every 10 miles they do it?
That's what they want.
But is there any reason for that?
That's what they want.
Okay.
I would think it's because historically they didn't have reassurance markers on these roads, so it was something to reassure you that you're going north or south.
Nice.
As if counting the mile markers didn't do that for you.
Well, this is America, you never know.
Well, the mile markers are also too small to see. Yeah, no, I really don't know why they do it. Wow, we are paying a toll.
I told you.
Just like someone...
You told him.
Just like a Benny should do.
Yeah. Easy Pass accepted in all lanes.
We accept your money, Benny.
We accept your Benny cash.
All pays.
All 50 cents of it.
50 cent. Love the flashing green.
Yeah, I can say confidently it is the first time I've ever paid the Wildwood toll.
Well, you haven't paid it.
I'm paying a toll just sitting here with you.
This must be the first time you've been through that toll plaza. Now, if this was a real road meet and we had a bunch of other people in person, I probably would have sent us up Route 9. I would not have. Well, I would have given
exit 6.
I would have. Well, you can't get off exit 6.
I can't.
Northbound. What? Really? I'd like to see you try that.
Yeah, you turn at the service area and come back.
Oh yeah, let me go 20 miles out of my way so I can
pass the other interchanges.
Yeah. I would have given people the option probably.
Yeah.
If you want to take the faster route and pay 50 cents, or you can take Route 9.
Nonsense.
You miss out on the southern few miles of the parkway.
And the only ramp toll in Cape May County. Hey.
Hey, kids! It's Mickey!
So the only bridge that gives you access to the Wildwoods that we haven't been on is the one that we're about to go over, which is the Route 47 Delsey Drive Bridge.
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah?
Every bridge that enters any of the Wildwoods.
See, you're catching on, including the West Wildwood Bridge. That does count.
It enters a Wildwood.
It is part of canon.
I want to know if there are any small inlets or culverts that we haven't crossed.
More than likely.
What are we missing
Some
out
of the other islands further north of here have a lot more of that. Wildwood is pretty plain though. That's County Route 624 to our right.
Which we're not clinching, I've noticed.
We are not. Well, if you believe in site clinches, you can get
most of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. But also, that would go to the old bridge and give you views of the new bridge.
Not really.
There's nothing down there?
No, there's nothing to see down there.
Nothing.
Because there are houses that line this all the way, and there's no pier at the end, so you don't have a clear view. Like, you can see to the other side, but you can't see the bridge from the end of the street.
Yeah, I'm just... doing myself. State Highway Route S49 on that. That is weird. I may come back here if we need. Come to that road that you let me click.
And we have construction.
I wonder if they're going to try to get this done before next summer.
I believe that's the goal, yeah.
I wonder if anybody warned us about this construction at lunch.
I think one or two people did.
There's the bougie Wawa.
That's what you call it, the bougie Wawa?
Bougie Wawa.
It's the opposite of bougie.
You're not correct.
You're not correct. Your face is not correct.
How dare you?
It is open.
First of all,
It's how dare, not how dare you.
First of all, how dare?
Thank you. I'm surprised they would consent to this. Because it's the off season.
Oh, look, a bougie McDonald's.
And that last 661 shield has been taken down.
McNaldo's.
McDonald's?
I think it was
McDonald's.
right. I think it was right here.
I like this.
You wouldn't know what I'm talking about because you haven't looked at the itinerary, but I posted a picture of it.
It doesn't matter if it's not here.
Well, for historical purposes, it matters. It was the only reassurance marker for 661 that I'm aware of that ever existed. And they took it down so they could widen their freaking highway. Bunch of assholes. So now there's just the two. There's the one on New Jersey Avenue that we passed, and then there's one in the opposite direction, approaching Rio Grande as well. But you got a picture of that one, right?
I probably got a picture of the other one the last time I was down here. For my means. Ah, see, I probably looked after all.
Last time I was down here, I was with my ex-girlfriend.
Why would you hang out with your ex?
I'm sure that was a great time.
Oh,
For all of Ian's current girlfriends, wife, and children watching.
All 23 of you who are watching this stream right now.
Oh, shucks.
Shout out to all Ian's girlfriends. And boyfriends.
Ooh.
Ooh. We didn't talk about those.
No.
So 47 miles 0 is at this intersection.
But you still gotta go around the circle.
But I still gotta show you the Wildwood sign. Or whatever you want to call this.
Fun
Wildwood
fact.
signs.
Fun fact, this used to be called Wildwood Land.
I understand.
This
that.
island had a different name before it became known as Wildwood, but I don't remember what that original name was.
Team Lock. Go around the circle!
You want to do the circle?
You have to
Fine.
do the circle.
Fine, we'll
You
do
get a
the
picture.
circle.
You don't come
right?
all the way down
I
to
need
the
a
end of
picture.
47 without doing the circle.
Alright, here's your circle, okay?
I'm pretty sure the beach
Wait,
balls
stop.
were not all beach balls when I was here
Okay,
last.
you're good.
You good?
Good.
It's pretty cool.
Wildwoods.
Okay.
Meet me at Wildwoods.
Meet me at the Wildwood sign.
Wildwoods.
Core Brothers, very famous.
Yep.
Couldn't tell you if it's good, but it's famous.
It's alright.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You could tell.
I can tell you.
You
'cause
can tell me. I just can't tell you.
That's right. So let's go down Atlantic Avenue.
Let's go down Atlantic, a.k.a. the Avenue.
Most of the lights on Atlantic are now switched to flashing.
County Route ATL.
County Route Atlanta.
And this is what I was talking about. If you saw the itinerary, it's worth mentioning again that all these lights have been switched off because it's now the off season in the Jersey Shore. So
You already
as you
said
can
that.
see, but we might have had some people join us late.
I stayed right around here last time.
So that's the reason why you're seeing all these flashing yellow lights all over the place.
Yeah, we stayed like that block.
How long ago was
shit, we
this?
stayed here. I think we stayed in this.
Or did you stay in the Quebec motel?
No, we definitely did not do that. I think we stayed there.
I bet Carl stays at the Quebec hotel.
Carl is the Quebec Hotel.
Oh,
I find it amazing that there is a Quebec motel in Wildwoods, just
yeah, right.
perfectly fitting.
Here's Carl's hotel.
Ah, the Quebec office.
They only speak French in that office.
I hope so. I would be disappointed otherwise.
Yeah.
Did we actually?
The receptionist greets you. Hello, bonjour.
Did we actually stay in the Quebec motel? Let's look for it. Jeez.
I want to go on the rides.
Yeah, if you're coming to Wildwood, don't stay in the Days Inn. Stay. Ooh. It's cool. Part of the charm down here. See,
I've been on
Maury's
that
is
go-kart thing
closed.
there.
Nothing going on there.
Yep. Nothing going
I
on.
think I've stayed at one of these hotels before.
I'm pretty sure that was an actual light, not a flasher.
No, that was an actual light.
Okay.
As is this one.
These old lights. Old
Are we driving up on the boardwalk?
We are not driving on the boardwalk, no.
Ow. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
Probably should have turned down the last street. But that's okay. And let's park somewhere somewhere that's illegal so we don't get
Right
towed.
there.
You could park at that.
Right there.
They're not
Right
enforcing meters.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that they are, but
I mean, it was this easy to find parking.
You're not going to find an unmetered space, and there's absolutely no way they're enforcing this. I would, however, back up so you're not
on the driveway.
Are we just
bit.
walking up to the boardwalk?
We are going to go for a little walk.
How much is a little walk?
$5.
10 minutes.
It's longer than 10 minutes. So help me God.
The time is 1:56 and 41
Start
seconds.
timing. Under the boardwalk, but I'm going to go up here and tell you a little bit about the history of the Wildwood boardwalk. So as you can see, there's nobody here. A far cry from, say, 2.5 months ago when this place would have been packed during the day. Everything's been closed up for the season. The boardwalk in Wildwood has existed in various iterations since about 1900, which was when the first section of it was built. It was actually built up this way. We just came down Atlantic Avenue. The boardwalk was about 4 blocks long. It ran along Atlantic Avenue between Oak, which is the next block up, and Maple Avenue, which is 2 blocks this way. The reason they built it there was because that's where the ocean came up as far. So gradually the ocean currents changed and the beach expanded, and the boardwalk gradually made its way down to this location sometime in the 1930s or 40s. It's been on this alignment ever since. And again, they moved the boardwalk here again because this is where the ocean came up. So you can see how far out the ocean has receded in the 70 years or so since the boardwalk ended up on this alignment. Yeah, don't mind that crazy person there. So this is where it has been, and I guarantee you that it will not be the last time that the boardwalk has moved. I'm sure it will be moved again at some point. Are you guys having fun down there? It's cold?
It's cold.
You want to go back to the car? Alright.
I want to go to flip-flop.
I want to go to flip-flop. I want to go to
Point out the street sign.
The what? I can show them the street sign. Yeah, I'll show you that real quick. Very uniquely Wildwood. boardwalk has been in the news recently because up down at the south end of it, down by the convention center, there's a section of it that's blocked off and no vehicles are allowed on it because of some crumbling concrete and decking that needs to be repaired. And there's some discussion at the state government level.
Watch the tram car, please. Watch the tram car, please.
Steve doing his best tram car impersonation. Thank you very much. So there's some discussion at the state government level as far as how to fund these repairs. And one of the theories that the state legislature is going through right now is whether to reclassify the boardwalk as a roadway, which would allow them to take funding from the state's transportation trust fund in order to come up with the funding necessary to make not just the repairs that are being made further down the line here, but also any other capital improvements that would be made in future years. It's a very interesting subject, and I encourage those of you who are interested in transportation funding to look into it more on your own time. What's up, Ian?
Watch the tram car, please.
I ain't moving for you.
They ran into the tram car. Please.
You guys have had enough up here?
Please.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get out of the wind here. This was...
like Douglas.
That's actually a really good place. If you have you ever been there?
Best fudge.
They actually do.
They do.
It's freaking good. It was this past year, yeah.
It is for the rest of the year.
Well, well, I think we're gonna wrap this up right here. So
Right here?
it's been a pleasure doing this online meet broadcast for you all,
I'm not very pleased.
and
It's been
Anchor.
as much as they will not admit it, it's been great having these guys along for the tour as well. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. Hey, you never know, there might be kids watching. Watch the middle fingers.
No, we know they're not.
Well, it's not
They're
made.
not allowed to be watching.
It's not made for kids, but
Tits.
but you never know, they might actually watch every once in a while.
Not, they can't now.
Yeah.
Wildwood,
So-
a.k.a. Titty City.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been a pleasure,
You said that already.
and I look forward to doing this again in the future. Maybe with this guy again. We might, if he's gonna be a window licker, then well, you're solid, man.
We're a pair of window lickers.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
are.
I did lick a window.
So
You
This
saw.
window right
I
here.
did what?
No, lick this window right now.
Do it. Yep. So we're gonna wrap. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I have every disease.
Yeah.
I look forward to doing another one of these online meets again in 2020. So from all of us here in Wildwood, New Jersey, this is Roadway Wiz signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.
Bye.
See you on the road.